Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I've had my nails off for a couple weeks now. I just wanted to let them breathe. But it's time to do them again because I miss them. I need to be able to like tap my nails on stuff and I just can't do it. So today we are gonna go ahead and get my nails done. I'm gonna try to get my toes done, but we'll see. But let's get
the way you wear that dress, they gonna attack you. Way you look at me, baby, I got you.
Okay, so before we even get started, I just want to show y'all, like, because I get a lot of stuff on TikTok about like this nail has it more right now. I get a lot of comments on TikTok saying that people like that I have like messed up my cuticles, that I've been like, my cuticle, like right underneath my cuticle, it's just naturally like red like that. And I haven't done anything with my nails in a couple weeks. So I just kind of wanted to clarify that before I even started messing with them. I'll flip my camera around so that way you can see it a little better because I know you can't see it as much this way. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. That nail's bruised, but you see how they're like red right in there? Whenever I post a nail video on TikTok, everybody talks about that they destroyed my cuticles and they're irritated because they're red. They're always like that. So I just wanted to clear that up. They're always that. I'm gonna start off with the nail prep. So I'm gonna use this little tool here to push my cuticles back. And then this side, ooh, you can't see it. This side is sharper. So then I kind of use that to go around and like cut the excess cuticles that are there. Okay, so let me go through, push the cuticles back. Piper Ann, leave my light alone. My cat's a menace, you know, all the things. Okay. Get these all pushed back. I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back with you guys. So now that I've got my cuticles pushed back, I'm gonna drop you guys. That's what I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna take my buffer and I'm gonna kind of buff out my regular nails just a little bit. Just to kind of smooth that out just a little bit. And then if you get your regular nails rougher before you attach your the tips, it helps them stay. So I'm gonna go through with this buffer, do each of the nails. Now, and I also want to go ahead and tell you guys, I'm starting beauty school next month, so I'm not licensed. I've not been professionally trained. I know that I'm missing a whole step. I don't have that polish that you're supposed to put on before you put on the like acrylic and stuff that's supposed to help with like the bonding so there's no lift. So before y'all point me out and clock me, I know that I don't have it. And I'm not telling you guys this is exactly how you should do it. I have just been asked to do a tutorial for my nails, so that's what I'm doing. Not professional, I'm just learning. So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was totally clear. Because I have never claimed to know exactly what it is that I'm doing. And then I kind of make sure they've got that little bit of roughness to them. So that way that makes that, like I said, those tips stick a little better. Go back over them real quick. I don't know if you guys can see all the dust collecting right there. Ooh. That's one of the bad things about doing your nails, is all that dust. I need one of them fans that people get that like sucks all the dust into it. So I'm gonna go ahead now. I've got to pick my tips out. And I really want to get some more tips because these I really didn't too much care for. So let's, okay, that, and I'm gonna lay them out. I feel like those will fit. Let me see the next. No, it goes right there. They kind of got disorganized. I had them in my bag in my car. They kind of got a little. Okay, those. Oh, that one's a little bigger. That's why. Okay, so let's. Nope. Let's see if that'll fit my middle finger. It will. So go ahead and set those out for my middle finger. Okay. Perfect. Let's look at the next size down. That was the same as I chose for my thumbnail. Okay. There we go. They're all stuck together. Okay. Yeah, that'll work for my pointer. My other pointer. Now we need my ring finger. Perfect. Perfect. And then I've just got me pinky left. Okay, let's see. That's not the right one. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. That was quick and easy. I feel like last time I did that, it wasn't that quick. Okay, so now, looks hot. Sorry for my yesterday makeup still being on. It is just the way it is today. So I've got some nail glue. Put it on there. Then you hold it on there and make sure it dries. Just a little dab. You don't need a whole lot. That's how you make a mess. Trust me. I have learned. Just make sure you got that pressure that's pushing down on the bottom. That way when it dries, it fully dries with everything on your nail. And it's not like got like an air bubble or anything lifting up. If y'all can hear my crazy kids in the background, sorry. I don't really have anything else to say. It's the weekend. I'm so happy I'm doing my nails. I've been meaning to do it for like the past week, but it was the first full week of the kids being in school, and then Cairo started preschool this week, so I've worked on other videos and stuff and just been really trying to get used to our new schedule with everybody being in school, Babe going to a new shift. Because like I've said, I'm going to be starting school in September. So I just want to make sure we've got our routine set. See, that's why I want to get, because these are pretty like straight up and down, which I mean is fine. I like a little curve in mine. That's why I want to get new tips. But yeah, I've just been trying to get us situated in our routine. That way, whenever I do start school, it's not we've already got a little routine going, so it doesn't like totally switch everything up for everybody, I guess. Okay, so that's that hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this hand, and I'm gonna time lapse it for you guys, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so I went ahead and did this hand. All I do is I take my little thingy here, and I'm gonna cut it. Of course, first what I do on the damn camera doesn't go through, because I did it from the wrong side. What the hell? There we go. Just right below where the number is on there, just like right there. And then that way I've got that straight tip, just like so. Okay, so now I need to, got my acrylic powder, I've got my monomer, I've got my brush soaking in acetone, so I need to go grab that real quick so I can go ahead and get the acrylic laid down. Okay, I've got my little and my brush, so I need to I really hope that's enough because that's all I got. Okay, so I just dip that, pick up some acrylic, and then lay it down. You just kind of drag it down. Now, this is usually the messiest part for me. And then I gotta tell myself, it's okay because you gotta file it down anyway. Flooded my cuticle out just a little bit on that one.
I'm looking at the three of you. I have no energy. That's why you're the only woman. But listen, you've been completely irrational. Everybody in this house is doing this out. If you like to come back here, you're going to walk away from all your problems.
Just like that. I gotta do that to all the nails, and then I'll go through and file it down. So I'm gonna do that because like you're just gonna be sitting here looking at me. Let me go ahead and do another little bead here at the bottom. Just drag it down.
I will say though, you like start a little bit of trouble. I don't know if it was intentional or not.
I don't. What did you do like this? Don't do that.
Yes, I know I had to talk to her, but she really does like.
Here we go. I usually will dip in the monomer a little bit just to smooth it out before I go through and file it. That needs a little bit more. There we go. Just like that. Then I'll clean it up whenever I go through and file them down. So. So I've got this hand done. And again, keep in mind, I still have to like file and shape and buffer. So like all those smooth like imperfections and stuff that you see in there, I'm gonna file all of that out, but I need to do this hand first. But I just wanted to come on here and show you guys that I have this hand done. So I've got all of the acrylic. Now I'm going to, I'm gonna let them dry for just a minute because I've noticed that the color acrylic takes a second to dry. Got some on my finger. So I'm gonna let that dry and then I'm gonna take my file. This file, I'm gonna start off with this file. I've got my electric file also. But I'm gonna start with this one first and go ahead and get like the shaping and get like the bulk. I've been putting it on a little thick, so this time I put it on a little thinner. So there really shouldn't be a whole lot of filing to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and, yep. Get them all filed. Go from there to, then I use this tool because sometimes I do get it on my fingers. I am just learning and just kind of separate it wherever. Use that to kind of push my skin down. Just like so. There we go. So I'll go around and do that so that way when I file, all I've got to do is just file. I don't have to worry about messing with each nail like individually. Ooh. So, all right, now everything is dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and file. And you want them to be smooth. Like the whole point is to make them look like they're your nail. So I'm gonna go through. But again, I don't want to take a whole lot off because I'm trying to make sure I put it on a little thinner. So I don't want to take too much off because then I'll be taking off what I need to be on there. Excited for the painting part though. Haven't decided what I'm gonna do with them yet, but that's definitely come to be my favorite part. All that.
Ladies, I'd like to know, I am Slaywittayy. Our next level. It might happen the first date, it might happen the third date.
Sorry, I knew that face wasn't cute.
And I'm gonna make you fall in love with my friend.
I mean, I'm in there. It doesn't matter about it. But I'm gonna have to.
So you don't want to see all the imperfections under your polish. You know?
This is one of the most amazing experiences of my entire life. It's the first time I ever loved something.
There we go.
I love myself. I really my everything. And it's the most important days of my life.
Whenever I like do it too, I try and like rest my finger underneath it so that way I can actually lay the file down, because like you can tell where like the shallow spots are and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. But then if you lay that down, I feel like it helps like evenly distribute the file.
One thing people out there believe about you right now, that's not true. Well, I'm much more than just hair gel and muscle tattoo. Intelligent. I was on the honor roll. I did and I like doing the best at whatever it is that I am trying to accomplish in every area of the relationship. Hopefully it's one relationship. There is a question here. I would say the biggest misconception about me is that I'm
So there we go.
I am a mom's boy. I will admit.
So that one's mostly good. There's still
I lived in my mom's house. My mom lived in my
a
house.
spot.
I chose
Before I go calling something good while I see a damn shallow spot. That don't make it make sense, Taylor.
So ladies, that brings us to the end of tonight's
Apparently Piper's joining. Hi Piper.
Grateful to have this opportunity to even be in your life for this short period of time. And hopefully, I can
There we go.
my life with you. Thank you.
Now we're cooking with grease. Trying to get that one little spot out of there without
I may not live
taking up
this week, but
or taking off too much around it.
and I may be,
There we go.
but I have plenty of sugar for you.
Piper, you trying to be in my video, girl? Okay.
Now let's see how this human gets. So maybe
Make sure my shape's good, because I'll be doing my shape with this too, because if I get that other file out, which I try not to, I really prefer to get it all filed by hand.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means the winner
But almost there. Okay. Yep. So that one's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other ones. I'm gonna put it on time lapse though, so that way I can focus on what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna use this and I'm gonna go through and file on all the other ones just like I showed you guys on that one. Alright, so I have filmed or filed, if I could talk that'd be great, filed all these down. So now I'm going to take this over it And then I'm going to use this and I'm going to kind of smooth them out just a little further. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put it on a time lapse because this thing is loud. So yeah. Okay, so I've got them all filed down. I need to wash them still. That's a bunch of dust and stuff in there. But I got them all filed and ready to go. So now I need to go get my paint, wash my hands, and I will be right back. I don't know what this is, but yeah, I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. Got my colors all picked out. I think I'm gonna do like purpley kind of nails and design. So got my little lamp. Not very organized over here. Everything's all over the damn place. So I'm gonna do my left hand first. So I'm gonna go ahead and I use the Beatles polish. Go ahead and get the base on. Make sure you evenly coat everything. Make sure you get each one evenly coated. Just like that. Okay. 2 nails down. I don't know exactly what nails and what colors I'm gonna do. Well, I know purple, but I don't know I don't have every single nail specifically laid out. I've got an idea. But it's not fully planned out. Okay, last one. Sorry for the kids in the background. They just be kidding. And you know, it's the weekend, so I've got everybody at home with me. After I get these nails done, I need to, my face is breaking out. So I'm gonna let these dry, and then I'm gonna plan out a little bit, what I'm doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be back with you guys because I'm gonna let this dry. It takes about 2 minutes for it to dry, so. Okay, so where's my other phone? I wanna show you guys what my inspirations are. Now I'm kind of taken from 2 different. So first I've got that one. I'm mainly just wanting to do this nail. And then I'm a Pinterest girly, so all these are saved on my Pinterest. And then kind of like that, but I'm not wanting to do totally cartoony, but I'm wanting to do that like drip nail on one of them. So one of them, the face, I'm kind of thinking, I'm gonna put the face I think on this one, and then I'm gonna do the drip nail on this one. I'm gonna make this one glitter, and then these two are just gonna be plain, I think. I might put a rhinestone on the bottom of each of them, I think. Just so that way they're not too plain. Okay, so that's the glitter. This is the lighter. Yes, that's the one I want the purple on. What's this? And that one's darker. Okay. So we're gonna do these first. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these two, the same lighter purple. You want to make sure and turn it so that way you get the whole nail. Ain't nothing worse than doing your whole nail and spending all this time on it and then seeing a little spot that you missed. So there's that one. And then I'm gonna do this one. Careful. Okay. And I do this like I do when I do like a cut crease. You can always get more polish. It's so much harder to take polish away. So just start out and make sure you cap it off. Get the edges, cap it off. So there's those two. I'm gonna take this glitter one and I'm gonna do that on the middle nail. Struggling.
But you always end up looking back in your direction. And damn, you guys are making me. You guys all still want a double shot of love? Yes. Let's do it. One more week. Hey, bring it in. Good work. Good job. Good job, guys.
There we go. Cap it off. Perfect. And then I think, let me see this color. Yeah, no, that's more of like a, that's like a, it looks more purple on camera. It looks more blue in real life. It's more like a periwinkle. So I'm gonna take this dark one and I'm gonna use that one on my pinky and on my thumb. So that way I can go ahead and get those first coats done. Okay.
I feel like she would burn this house down.
You okay? Pretty bummed out. What's wrong? For us, either. But we both believe it was worth it in the end. It's hard for us too, but we are excited to spend more time with this. So, you also want a double shot of love? Yeah. Alright, bring it in for love.
There we go. Go slow around the outside and the cuticle because I don't want a whole mess. And I did make a little bit of a mess. But it's okay because you can clean it up. That's the one good thing about gel polish is it just wipes off before it's cured. So there's that one. Okay, now I gotta do my pinky. There we go. Cap that bad boy. Okay. There we go. Okay. So this is what we've got so far. So I'm going to go ahead and put them under there, let them dry. And I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat, and I'm going to let that dry, and then I will be back with you guys. But I can go ahead and put on, once it dries, I'll put on the time lapse while I do the second coat, so that way you can still see that whole process too. Okay, so on these two, I'm gonna put a gem down at the bottom in the middle. So I've got, gotta be careful because I already put it on there. I've got my little resin tray, and I just put a little dab of the top coat, the clear top coat. I'm gonna take this and dip it in there, and I'm gonna go in my jewels. I'm just gonna pick one up, see? And I'm gonna put it right there on the bottom. And make sure I center it. Just like that. Yeah, just so those aren't like totally plain. And then I'm gonna do the same with the pinky. Sometimes you pick up more than one. There we go. And just drop it right on there. Just like that. Put a little more clear coat there, so it's got a little something more to grab onto. This is the hardest part, is making sure it's center. There we go. So there's that one, that one. So now I'm gonna put it under that light and let it cure for just a second, and then whenever they come out, I'm gonna go ahead and put the top coat on those two nails, so that way those can like cure and set in place, and I don't have to worry about them coming off. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it on the middle nail too, I think. I need to double check and make sure it doesn't need another coat of polish first, because it might. Just to make sure, because it's like, it's got the glitter and it's got like a purple tint to it, but it's not like, it's opaque, is that the right word? I don't know if that's the right word, but so you can still see through it. It's still a little see-through. It's just, like I said, it's just got the purple tint, so it's not like fully, okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna do one more coat just because there are a couple spots that are, excuse me, my Nana would tell me that wasn't very ladylike. Okay, there, now that one's good. Sorry y'all, I'm not trying to flip y'all. I'm gonna bring my top coat and I'm gonna go ahead and top coat this nail. Make sure it gets good and spread out, fully covered. Make sure you cap it. And nothing that makes me madder than realizing I didn't freaking cap it whenever I get done. Missing a little spot and realizing I didn't cap it. Those are my two things that really just gets me going, because I'm like, girl, how the hell you do that? Where they do that at? And then I'm like, well, I really could have swore I looked. Okay. So then I'll put this back under the dryer for a minute, and whenever it comes out, then I'm gonna put my clear coat on my middle nail, so that way all three of those nails are just done, and then I just have to worry about doing the design on my ring finger and on my pointer finger. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna let this dry, I'm gonna put that clear coat on, I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'll be right back with you guys, so that way I can do the design on the other two fingers. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to, hold on. I'm gonna do that one first. I'm gonna put it on this nail. So, I'm gonna get my little tray. I've got my black here. I'm gonna put a little dab of that. I'll put it right there so that way it doesn't. Okay, I need to do it this way. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. I don't want it that. I knew I was gonna need to use this one. I want that clear off of there. Okay. So I just dab it in the black, and then I always like dab it right next to it so it can get off like the excess. Okay, there's one. Two. So there's the eyes. Freehand and stuff. I'm so not excited to do it on this hand. Okay, so there's that. Now I need to do his little tongue. So there's that one. I mean, that's cute. There we go. I had to mix that a little bit. So now I'll just let that dry. Cure it. You gotta trust the process, okay? Because it doesn't look exactly like the picture, and that's where I get hard on myself, because I'm like, it doesn't look exactly how the picture did. And it's like, you know what, Taylor, that's fine. It doesn't have to look exactly like the picture. It's just inspiration. And not only that, it's Pinterest inspiration. We all know how that goes. It does not always turn out like that. So I'm curious to see how the drip one turns out. But I'm gonna let this dry, and then I need to put my clear coat over that one, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I've got that one done. Now I need to do the drippy one. I'm a little concerned with this one because I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I'm a little scared. Okay, where did it go? There it is. Is that the only one Okay. So that drip one is gonna be what we're gonna do next. So I need to get this back over here. Where's my glitter? I'll do the glitter first. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the black outline or not. I'm gonna I'll probably have to, just to make sure it's more like prominent. Let's see. Okay. I do need a bigger one for that. Okay. Dip her in there.
So, ladies, go get ready for the tag ceremony. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. All right, ladies? Ready? So, we are running 2 people tonight.
This is going to be another one of those trust the process kind of things, because I don't know about this yet. I think I'm going to have to do the black because I think that's what's really going to make it prominent. For sure. That's what's going to make it pop. Now I get it. Ooh. So that's what it looks like so far. I don't feel like I don't feel like you can really see it very well. I think that's the purpose of the black. Okay, so I'm gonna let it dry and then I'm gonna go around and do the black outline, and I'm gonna go back in with this smaller one again because it needs to be like a smaller defined line, so that way you can really tell the difference between the two. But I'm gonna let these dry and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I've got my tray back over here with my colors on it. It's still got some black on it from the last one. So I'm gonna go into this black. And do the outline. Yeah, the black's really what's gonna make this pop. I see it now. I understand. Just wait till you guys see it this time, because it looks 10 times better.
You light up whatever room you're in. You are a star. This house would not be the same without you. There's no BS. Love that. Holly, that's good.
There we go. Okay. You see the drippy? It's not perfect. It's my first time doing it. Okay, so be nice. Yep. But okay, so now that's got to dry, and then I'm gonna put the clear coat on it, and I will show you guys the finished product on this hand. Okay, so this was what the first hand ended up looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and I will be back with you guys once that one's done. So I have finally finished with the other hand. That side's a little bit more shaky because I'm right-handed, so that didn't turn out as drippy looking as this one did, but I still think it looks okay. I'll still take it. The face turned out okay. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Let me show you guys how they look, like not like this. Okay. And I do need to put cuticle oil on also. I haven't done that yet. I got a little bit up right there, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with them. So if y'all have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I highly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button before you leave, and I will see you guys next time.